Hey everybody, my name is C and I am the owner of CLM Custom Designs on Etsy as well as YouTube, and my channel is all things crafting. So welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new, welcome. Come on in and take a seat and let's get ready to learn something. Today I am finally going to dive into the world of rhinestones. But this past week, I linked up with my cousin who is a rhinestone pro, and she showed me the ropes a little bit, so I'm excited to bring it to you. So, if you're interested in seeing me laying out a shirt, stick around. Let's jump into the intro. The first thing I'm going to do is to turn you around, and we're going to pull up the design from Creative Fabrica. I'm in Creative Fabrica. I have just downloaded this rhinestone template. One thing you have to take notice of is the size. Well, first of all, what size stones you're going to use. I'm using SS10s, but there's all different sizes. But whatever size stones you're using, that's what size template you need to have. So here it says the SS10, and then you need to notice the dimensions, because when I upload this into Cricut Design Space, I need to make sure that it's the right dimension. So we see the lengthwise is 9.99 and the height is 6.27. Important to know. Okay, so now I'm going to open up my design space, close this out, boom. Okay, I am going to go to new project, start fresh on a blank canvas. Okay, it didn't give me a blank canvas though. Okay, let's try this again. New, okay. Start blank on the canvas. There we go. Okay. Now I need to come down here to where it says upload. Click on that. Everything is moving slow today. All right, and I need to upload an image. I'm going to go to, you can either do it from browse, or you can go into your Finder and just drop it. But since we're here, show you what I'm working with. I have this felt that I ordered from Amazon. It is the HTV Ront self-adhesive felt fabric. I know some people order specific rhinestone flock to cut out their templates. I had gotten a kit a long time ago, and it had this velvet sticky flock. So when I was looking for materials inexpensively, I came across this. So this is what I ordered from Amazon. We're gonna see how it works. Also, we'll need transfer tape that's specifically for a rhinestone. So this is just kind of like transfer tape. It's sticky, not super sticky, but sticky enough. So you'll need that. You're gonna need a mat. The mat is going to get messy. You're gonna have to clean it off. So just saying, that is up to you. Now some people leave the backing on and they put that on their mat. Some people take it off, take the white off, and just use the material itself. So that is up to you. It is obvious that you will need rhinestones. I ordered my rhinestones from Amazon, but there's all types of places that you can get rhinestones from. Make sure that it is the hot fix rhinestones that already have the sticky stuff on the back. I'm going to try taking my backing off this time to see if that works better for me. And the reason why I'm trying it is because last time I had the paper got stuck here and it was like hard to get off and the dots didn't come out. So I'm thinking this may be a better way. So just gonna stick that down. So felt side up. And we're going to stick it in our machine. Now I will tell, so let's update that so I can find my device. Okay, browse all settings. I'm gonna search for flock, and for whatever reason the paper flock is what works. You can do testers if you want to see what works for you, but we tried the iron-on flock. That was a total disaster, so we did the paper flock and that worked good. We definitely said more pressure and we just hit the go. And it will go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's going to take a while to cut out. So in the meantime, I am going to go and get my rhinestones. 100%. Just want to show you. You see how it says unload the mat, even though it said it was on cut 1 of 2. It never does 2. It just says unload the mat. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna unload the mat. Okay, for the second leg of the race, what we will need to do is, first thing is to lift this up off the mat. These are the clear cutting mats from the dollar store. This is what we use to put the template on. So I have some already that I've done. This is one template. I use both sides. This is a second template to stick it on. So that's what we're going to try to do here, to see if we can salvage this or not. Okay, I did the best I could, but I could not really salvage the M or the star. So I am going to make another print with the backing on. So I'll be back on that. Okay, we are back with cut number 2. Here we go. You see the white behind because this time, yes, I decided to leave the backing on. And hopefully that will be better. So now what we have to do is we have to kind of pick out those holes. So what I have found is helpful, good old-fashioned tape, right? Get some tape and just basically pick up as much of these as you can, right? So I got up a lot of them. I'm going to peel it off now to see if the rest will just stay stuck to the back. And as you can see, a lot of it did, but there's still going to be some on here. But again, I'm taking that mat from the dollar store. I'm going to stick this on here, and then I'm going to continue with getting the rest of my dots out. Told you before, this is the, well, it takes a while to cut it, but aside from cutting it, this is the longest part of the process, the most tedious. And then once you have gotten up all you can get with the tape, the next thing just simply becomes that you're gonna have to literally weed it out with your weeder. So alrighty, we got it all cleaned out. Got it stuck on our mat. It says limited edition with the store. And so the next steps are getting the rhinestones in the template. So again, I mentioned to you that I ordered my rhinestones off of Amazon. And the other things that you're going to need is one of these little paint things. This moves the stones around. You're going to need one of these little trays so you can collect your stones and put them back in your bag. And you are going to need one of these little rhinestone pickers so that the ones that don't brush in, you can actually place. And yeah, that's it. So I want to do 2 colors. And so in order to do that, some people will print each section on a different piece of flock or velvet. I'm not going to do that. You can just kind of tape off the one word to make sure you don't get stones in there, or you can be very careful. Your choice. I'm going to see if I got painter's tape. I'm going to try to be fancy, and I am going to do the word limited and the 2 lines in black, and then a star in addition and this topaz. So again, I'm going to do half in black and half in this topaz. We're going to see how that works. So the first thing I am going to do is just put a line here so that I don't get any stones to come down this far, right? And then I am going to tape off the star so I don't get any stones in there that should not be in there. This one. Okay. So now the only thing that is truly exposed is this limited. And this is, or maybe should I do the star in black? We'll see. So basically you need to pour a generous amount of stones down on your template like so, right? And then you're just going to take this and gently kind of go in a circular motion, and hopefully that will pop the stones into the template. And again, the stones that don't go into the template, we're going to have to hand place. See that some will go in upside down, and so you have to take those out and just kind of hand place the other one in, which is why I'm using this picker tool. I'm going to do the gold part, so I'm going to gently lift this up. Okay, we are all done. You need to get really close in there and look to make sure that you don't have any duplicates or missing any spots, or this is the time to make sure that you've gotten out all the holes. The next step, well, that's getting that tape that I talked about earlier, laying it over here and picking up the rhinestones. So this part can be a little tricky with one person, but you have to kind of commit when you do it. That's the only thing I can tell you is you gotta commit, because once you touch it, these rhinestones are going to come up. So I was taught a little trick by putting it on the edge of the table. Take it off of here. Put it on the edge of the table. I'm using that as an anchor. And just laying it down, but again, took a minute. And I can see that it didn't go as well as I'd like, because there's some here that are moved around, but I'll have to fix those, right? So now what I have to do is put it over. There's some rhinestones that didn't get picked up. And that is not straight either. That's probably more of a problem than anything. But anyway, that was not as graceful as I'd like. So now we just need to look and put in the ones that didn't get picked up. And you can kind of tell by looking at the design, like where there are gaps. So we will just... Okay, we have gotten everything placed as it should be. The next thing we need to do is to put this backing back over it, right? Cover this back up. It's just pretty easy. You're just laying that back over it until you're ready to press it, right? Now the problem with this is that it is super crooked. Once you get this laid down, if you need to shift something, like you can just move it with your finger and it will kind of move back into space pretty easily. Like, you know, just kind of move it with your finger. And you can also see if you're missing something, like right there, I can see that I'm missing a black stone. So all I will do is go in and grab one stone, and then I'll come back and I'll lift this up. All the stones at this point should be sticking pretty good. Flip that over. Lay it back down, and now it is where it needs to be. The one that I did that was done the proper way. Let's see if I can get that in view. So there's love, and that is done straight. And so now, really, only thing that is left is to press it on the shirt. Show you one that I pressed the other day, and here you go. Is blinded by the bling. Press that on a hoodie. Yeah. Okay, I am going to show you how to press the love, but limited editions, not even I can make straight, so I am not going to mess up a shirt by using this. But what I am going to do is take all of the dots off. I wish I could make it straight, but I can't. So I'm just going to simply take all the rhinestones off, put them back, and have to redo the template. It is not ideal, but I hate to be wasteful, so that's what I'm going to do. And I guess the beauty of it is you can repurpose it. So you got the general idea, but I will be taking these off and redoing it, and I will have to show you. Plus, I think when I redo it, I'm actually going to do it all in a gold, because I think that gold is super pretty, and I'm going to do it on a black hoodie. So that's another reason I'm motivated to destroy this work and start all over again. So I am heating up my heat press to 327 for 13 seconds, and then we'll press. Peel off plastic. Right. Take off this white backing and place this on the shirt. Center it as I would to do my finger distance down, and kind of eyeball it since it's for me, right? Everything looks good. Any last stones that are not where they need to be, I'm going to just move with my fingers. Take one last look. I think it's good to go. Again, it's on 327, set for medium pressure for about 13 seconds. And we're gonna let her rip. Okay, and now we pull off the plastic, and there we go. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me while I showed you how to do this rhinestone shirt. Please share my content with anyone else who you think would be interested in what I do, as well as subscribe and leave a comment. Hit the notification bell so you'll never miss when I drop any new content, which is weekly, and remember, interviews every 2 weeks. So again, this is one that I did on a hoodie, right? Bling it on, and then this is the one that I just pressed on the t-shirt. As far as the limited edition, I scraped all those off and we're gonna start again, so I have to show you how that turns out. But until we meet again, be safe. Bye-bye.